Alright. Hey guys, Tyler Mahoney here with Truman Lake Fishing Intel. Really cool day here on Sunday, May 1st on Truman Lake at the World Fishing Tour. We have the grand champions, Darin Lankford and Sean Bowling. Took home a pretty nice check today, and it's a really interesting format. You had to fish qualifying day, of which there was 4. You guys fished Fridays, and turned out it was the crappiest day of weather. Most boats that showed up, and the best fishing probably of the week. So I'm kind of curious, take me through that day and how that went.
Well, it's cloudy, and on Truman on cloudy, you gotta get in the clear water. Dude, it's so dirty in the upper ends right now, so you stay down there in that clear water, and Sean had to work, so that was really the only choice we had. I have to work too, but I was already taking off.
Right.
But we came down and decided we'd just stay in the clear water.
Yeah.
Caught a little bit of rain and wind and thunder and lightning. And it was quite a day.
Yeah.
But we knew it was going to take a pretty good stringer that day, and it did. We barely made it.
Yeah. But you caught a lot of fish. Sean, you were fishing out of the back of the boat. You caught quite a few fish. What was it like following up Darin? Because I heard that he was on a roll.
He don't leave many fish behind, but when he does, I was able to capitalize on my stuff.
Yeah.
He gave me one stump yesterday. Kind of felt bad for me, I think, and it paid off. Give us another 4-pounder that got us in.
Yeah.
On Friday.
I'm really not that nice, but there was 2 stumps there, and I thought, if I flip that one, he's not going to be able to flip anything. So I flipped the outside when I said flip that one, and he flipped in there and bam, 4-pounder. I was like, see, I'm a nice guy.
Now, did you get the fishing line, the 25-pound, switched out on your reels yet?
We got his trout line off, and we put some big line on.
Okay.
I lined it up for him last night, and it went to work today. He put it on me today. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. We've been fishing black lizards and black
Brush hog.
Brush hog. But they really didn't want the black brush hog too much. They really wanted the black lizard, because I was fishing brush hog too. And we got to noticing some of the bites, they just kind of pick it up and move. I changed to a black lizard, and oh my goodness, I mean, Sean could hear him hit it. I mean, he wasn't paying attention. You could hear that line. Wow.
Really?
They were mad at it, and that's what we caught most of the fish on yesterday, almost all of them. And then today, with the sun coming out, we knew we'd have to change up, but this morning we really went to work. We went to our best spot right off the bat instead of messing around. And the black worked until the sun got high.
Right.
And then I noticed I wasn't getting any more bites, and Sean switched to a green pumpkin brush hog. And he started doing it. I mean, I had to switch, but I was already too late. It's hard for me to switch when I've caught 200 bass. Lure I want to keep using. He switched, and that was really that's what did it for us.
So, what do you attribute on Friday when you're talking that they want the lizard more than the brush hog? I mean, they're not that different from each other, but they are. I mean, what do you attribute that desirability of the bass for that lizard over the brush hog?
The lizard, I like the lizard. It's smaller. First of all, it's a little smaller. It's not quite as bulky, so it gets to the bottom, and that was a whole key. We had to drag it over the roots. Flipped out past the tree and drag it over the roots. You had to picture in your mind what that thing was doing, because if you pulled it off the bottom, you wouldn't catch anything. Yeah. So it was just, we'd flip out past the tree, let it go to the bottom. Well, that lizard will stay in contact with the bottom more than a brush hog. Once you if you have to lift the brush hog because it's so rocky, you can't drag it all the time. If you have to lift it, it takes it a little bit to go back down.
Yeah.
Where the lizard just goes right back down. So I could come over them roots and right back down. We actually seen one yesterday. Most of our fish come in 3 to 5 foot of water. Yesterday I flipped up to a stump, and it was in 6 or 8 inches of water, and I pulled it over a root, and seeing the fish come up and get it.
Wow.
It was just a keeper fish, but that's just what they were doing.
Yeah.
We actually seen that one do it, but that's what they were doing under the water too.
Yeah. So on Friday, it was a lot of rain. The conditions completely changed, and you were talking about something interesting earlier, that you kind of knew the river bite was going to shut down. Can you elaborate on why that is? It's current related, correct?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors. Really, this is a perfect river day. I mean, sun, and I mean, even the wind. You don't need the wind in the river, but it don't hurt either. But we had all that rain. We had 1.5 inches, and once you see this lake come up, that tells you there's current in the river, and then you might as well go home.
Yeah.
If that's what you're fishing the river. Which I know David Ryan was on a pretty good bite, I think, in the river, and he was going to be tough today.
Yeah.
But that rain really messed him up. But, they don't mess with them lower end fish. We fished the lower end where it's clear. We did pull up at 1 o'clock. We thought we needed a 5-pounder to make it, and we almost did.
Yeah.
But we took about a 30-mile jaunt up to Clinton in the Grand and fished a spot where I just caught. We've caught several big fish before, just looking for a big one.
Yeah.
And we got up there. Well, the water had come up and it spread it out. It's real flat up there. Spread it out too big. We knew we were in trouble. As soon as I rounded the corner, I was like, oh. So we just made a 30-mile run for nothing. We went ahead and fished for a while, and then we turned around and come back down here. We didn't do anything good. We had our fish this morning probably by 8:30.
You didn't have quite the 100 fish day, though.
No, not today. It was probably a 25 fish day.
I mean, that's a pretty dang good day on Truman.
Yes,
still.
Friday and that rain. I've never caught bass like that on Truman.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, we caught 25 to 30 keepers.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. We actually caught a limit early, and then caught another limit shortly after that.
Pull them all
and then we
out.
come back to the clean water and cold them all out. So yesterday we didn't, or Friday, I keep saying yesterday, but Friday we didn't have our fish until probably 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock before we had our actual fish we weighed in.
Yeah.
But today it was early, and that was just because the sun wasn't up.
Yeah.
But as soon as that sun come up, it really got tight. High pressure, water rising, just all the things that are bad for bass fishing in the spring.
Yeah.
But this lake's gonna get really good if it comes up a little bit more. It's gonna be in bushes.
Yeah.
And you'll really be able to catch them then.
Yeah. Sean, what was your thoughts coming in today? Did you feel pretty good? I know you said this is your first big win on Truman in a bass tournament.
Yeah. by far.
So when you were coming in today, I mean, what were your thoughts? Do you think you had it? Were you a little nervous or what?
There's a lot of good fishermen today.
Yeah.
And we knew that. And
Well, there was only 7, but they were all real good.
They were all good
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
You're not fishing against. They're all good. I was just excited.
Yeah.
It was a really good paying tournament. I'd never gotten to fish anything like this.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. And they're giving me the call. Heck yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Well, that's a really good synopsis of the day. I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to add to that, but
Ready for the wind to quit blowing for a little while. Man, it's been windy the last few days. It's a cool format. It really is. Now, it's a little stressful. I was less stressed today than I was on Friday.
Yeah.
Because you got to make it, and once you make it, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Man, especially in spring. I mean, you go find the right bank and catch 20 pounds in 5 casts.
right.
But some of these guys got knocked out by very little amounts of weight, and that can happen.
Yeah.
That's fishing.
Yeah.
But it's a really neat format, and this will grow.
Yeah.
This will grow bigger and bigger.
Well, let's hope that it grows bigger, and then next year you're cashing a bigger check.
Yeah,
So
kind of like that cash and check thing.
all right, that'd be great.
I've won a few turns, but I never got one of them big
Yeah.
things to put on my wall.
Not even in the BFL. They don't do a big check.
No,
Really?
not in the BFL either.
Wow.
Get a plaque and a big check.
Yeah.
Or little big check.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
So, no, this is pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, we're really excited for you guys. That is so awesome. Congratulations again, and appreciate the time and sharing a little bit about your tournament and how it went.
You bet.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.